I was not prepared. I was not prepared at all.
Always doing the most, bitch, let it go. Stop wasting time, back on that grind and move. Stay moving, yeah, just keep it moving. Don't let that little shit get to you, fuck up your groove, yeah.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, period, the baddest channel. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe, like, and hit that bell so you can get all the notifications of my new videos. And welcome to the family, period. So, as y'all can see on the title, I'm gonna be giving y'all a story time. This will be my first story time, y'all. And I got plenty more story times coming, trust me. This is the first. But, I'm sorry, y'all. Because this is funny, like, this is funny, like, for real. This whole thing is going to be funny as freak. For real. So, this is going to be the story time that I snuck out and I got caught, basically. Well, we got caught because it was on a trip or whatever. So, I'm going to just go ahead and get into it. So, I was in 8th grade, and I am a junior now. Junior/senior. I'm a whole senior now. Junior, whatever. Anyways, so that was a couple years ago. So, I was in 8th grade, my last year of middle school, and it was this FPLA trip. Hold on, let me stop laughing. Y'all forgive me for having this robe on, but I don't like how I'm just look. But yeah. So I was in 8th grade and we had this FBLA trip. I wasn't even in FBLA. The man was nice enough to let me go. This was kind of like the end of the year trip. But it was just for FBLA, and FBLA is like future business leaders. And at the time I wasn't in FBLA. In middle school I wasn't in FBLA in middle school. So yeah, so sometimes they let other kids go on a trip with them if they like, you know, good kids. So they had a few more slots open for extra kids to go. So I did the little application thing, whatever it's called, the trip slip or whatever. I took it home and my mom said I could go, so I brought it back down and he accepted me to go on a trip with him. So I was like this gonna be lit, period. It's about to be lit, cause all my friends and stuff be going, and I did not want to be at school by myself while everybody go on the trip. Like, no. So later on, I had found out that my little boo, my little middle school boo, all of them was going on the trip. So it was not planned or whatever. It was not. I keep saying or whatever. It was not planned at all. But you already know it's about to be lit. Like, he going, I'm going. Anybody about to be out of school, like, school about to be dead. It was all the lit kids, all the fun kids was going on the trip, y'all, for real. So, anyways, like, I think it was like a few weeks later. It was like probably like I don't know how long it was later. But anyways, we got to the trip. We had to meet at the school district. We had to meet at the school district to go on the trip, and I think I had told my mom. I had told her that he was going on the trip with us, and she was like, "Oh yeah, y'all going on the trip." I don't know. I forgot what she said. But anyways, well yeah. So we had to meet at the school district to go on the trip. Yeah. So the first day, cause we was there for like the whole weekend, y'all. I'm sorry if I'm a bad story time teller, but I'm trying to go out based off of memory because this happened a while back. So we was there for 3 days. So the first day, the first night, okay, so I think we was on like the 2nd floor or like the bottom floor. I was in a room with 4 of my friends, and I'm trying to think how to tell y'all, like, okay, so I was in a room with it was 4 of us to the room. Dang, what's the name? I'm trying to, let me make up names, y'all. So four of us was, when we got there, four of us was to a room, and it was me. Let me get our nicknames, y'all. It was me, blue, purple, and red. Okay, so me, blue, purple, and red was in the room. We was all friends, was all cool, get along real good. And two of us had booze on the trip. I don't really think it matters, but yeah, two of us had booze on the trip, which was Dot and Ball. Okay, I don't know, but yeah, two of us had booze on the trip, and that's the name. So all of us was on the first floor. I think we was on the first and second floor. All the students. So we was on the side, the left side. So if y'all ever been to Great Lodge before, y'all know that. Like we was on the first floor. We was on the first floor. So if y'all ever been to Great Lodge before, then y'all know that it got slide doors, or any hotel, it got slide doors on the first floor. So you can just open them and walk out the door. Okay, good. So the first night we was there for a whole weekend. So the first night, the girls across from the room, across from the hallway, had snuck out and went to Blue and Dot room. Not Blue and Dot, Ball and Dot room. So they snuck out and they went to Ball and Dot room. Not to do anything, of course. They just wanted, you know how kids is, like, you know. Well, I think one of them did. One of them did go and see that boo or whatever. Because one of them in the other room did have a boo. So yeah, they got caught. I don't even know how they got caught. But I think it was one snitch girl, because y'all know how to teach your daughter. Teach your daughter is, yeah. Teach your daughter was on the ship and in the room with them. It was like, it was a lot of them to the room. I don't know, maybe a lot of them was just in the room together. But anyways, I think it was 4 of them in the room. 4 or 5 of them in the room, the same. So yeah, they snuck out the first night, and I don't know how, but they got caught. And my boo had gotten in trouble or whatever that first night. So I think it was like the second night. I don't know if they snuck out the second night or the first night. I don't remember. But they snuck out the first night. Anyway, first or second night. So we snuck out like, yeah. I don't know. But we snuck out that next night after they told us not to sneak out. And after the first night, because the first night they didn't have no tape on our door or anything. They had trust us or whatever. But of course the kids from across the hall had ruined it for us. So yeah. So the second night we was like, y'all know we gotta sneak out, this and that, you know, we gotta have fun. We gotta have fun. Like, they don't sneak out, we should sneak out, period. Like, you dig? So we planned to sneak out, and y'all, like, just before I was about to get in trouble, not get in trouble, but just before we had planned this, my mom had not texted me, she had called me. She was like, Queen, don't get in no trouble or anything. Like, she had just told me that, y'all. She just told me that, and I still went, and I still didn't. I don't know, y'all. It was fun though. Like, I can't lie, like, for real. So yeah, that night we snuck out, and beside us was my boy best friend and some other boy. I don't know. But it was my boy best friend and some other way. So they had snuck out with us too. And we had to go all the way. We had to go all the way on the other side of the building, y'all. All the way. So y'all know how Great Lodge is. So it's rooms in the front on one side, and then rooms on the back side. So we was on the back side, and they was on the front side. And the whole front side of our other students that was on our trip, they had got their doors taped. Keep that in, y'all. Remember that, okay? They got their side taped. We didn't get our side taped, so we could just open our door and walk out if we wanted to, because they didn't think that we would actually walk all the freaking way across and go to the other side to go to their room. Yeah, so we didn't have no tape on our door. We had tape, of course we had tape on our hallway door, but on our balcony door, we didn't have no tape on there. And it was on the first floor, so we could just walk out like I said. So, Dot is my friend, boom. So Dot came and got us. It was really late, y'all. I forgot what time it is. But the next day we was leaving, so we had want to stick out for this last night, you know. Had something to remember or whatever, I don't know. But so Dot, her boyfriend had came, her boo came and get us from the other side, and I was like, I call him my brother or whatever. So he came around the other side, and he got us and me, my boyfriend's friend and his friend, and all of us. Mind you, y'all, it's 4 of us already in my room, plus my boyfriend's friend and his friend, and her boo. So that's 6 of us, y'all. 6 of us. 6 of us. So we all went to the other side. Y'all, this shit was so freaking. It was crazy for real. They been smoking on the trip and everything. For real. But yeah, so we went around the other side, and I think I still got videos. If I got videos still, then I'm inserting them, but I don't know if I still got them. So yeah, it was dark and lit. It's quiet outside, y'all. It's the funniest thing ever. So we going, okay, so we going this way, and we gotta pass all the rooms. We walking in the grass, and we gotta go all the way around to get to the other side. So I mean, it's really not much today. We just walked to the other side. We could see the buildings and everything. Yeah, that's really it. Like, we could see the back of the Girls Lodge building or whatever. They said that we was jumping over buildings, climbing gates and all that, so we was not doing all that. We just walked to the other side. But I'm gonna get to that. So yeah, so we went to the other side and we went to their room or whatever. All of us went to their room and we just chilled out for a while, and then it started raining, so we had to go over before it started raining bad. So we left. So we was probably at their room. I don't know what time we was there, but we said we was at their room at like 2 o'clock. We had left at like 3, and yeah, so we left at 3, and and the reason they couldn't come to our room was because they had already gotten in trouble for leaving the first night, so they was scared to leave out their room because, for one, they had tape on the door, and for 2, they didn't want to get in trouble again. So, excuse me. So yeah, so we went to their room. All of us went to their room, and we had left. We left at like 3. I mean, like, if you know, you know. Period. That's all I'm saying. So cause whoever there knows, like, what happened, what everything happened, like everything that exactly happened. So I'm not gonna do too much for that, cause yeah. But anyway, so we left at like 3, and we went back to our other side, and y'all, the biggest mistake we made. The biggest mistake, I'm not even gonna say we made, they made, is forgetting to put that tape back on the door. Cause we had to take the tape off the door, and we had to take the tape off the door and put it back on so they don't notice, sort of. So y'all, we went back to our room or whatever. I think we went back to my boyfriend's room, and we went in there for a while, and then we went back to our room, and we just chilled out for a while. I mean, it's cool, chill vibes or whatever. So the next morning we woke up, and all I remember is them knocking on our door saying, no, they was talking to how they was like, I can't believe y'all did it again. I can't believe y'all did it again, because they had just told us not to sneak out again. Well, told them not to sneak out again. And then I guess they had snitched and told told that it was us that snuck out again and not them. That's the only way we got caught, y'all. The only way. Okay, well, let me tell y'all the tea. Whatever it's called. I'm going to tell y'all the catch. Let me tell y'all the catch. So, the teacher came in and was like, so y'all the ones that snuck out. She said exactly like that. She was like, so y'all the ones that snuck out. And we was like, what? No. So they went outside or whatever, and they saw our footprints outside, and they come back in, and I guess that's what they saw. I never know. I guess that's what they saw, because she was like, the footprints are out here and everything. So she came back in and she was like, well, we saw y'all on the cameras. We saw y'all on the cameras. They done call us and say that we got students sneaking out. That's how she got us, y'all. Now, how in the world, how in the world would they even know that we was students with them? Like, we should have thought about this for real. How in the world would they know we was students with them? First of all, they didn't even have no cameras out there. Well, they had cameras, but I mean, how would they know we not old enough to be, going over? I don't know. We didn't think about it at all. We basically told on ourselves. We was like, because we was already scared. So she asked us again. She asked us. That's the catch. She asked us if we snuck out. So she asked us one by one. She was like, she asked. I'm gonna just go out. She asked the first girl. She was like, you snuck out? She said, yeah. Next girl, you snuck out too? Yeah. Third girl, you snuck out? Yeah. And I don't know why in the world I copied them. I don't know why in the world I said yeah too. Looking like a clown. And that's exactly how we told ourselves, because we had this friendly teacher, and she was like cool with all the kids. And she came back in the room and she was like, well, y'all basically told on yourself because they didn't see no cameras. They ain't see no cameras. So we basically told on ourselves. They lied to us, telling us that they saw cameras or whatever. So the whole trip back, y'all. No. I ain't gonna skip it today. So she rushed us. She was like, so y'all go ahead and get dressed, and y'all go ahead and take y'all shower and everything. And she was like, I can't believe you, Queen. One of them was like that. They was like, I can't believe you, Queen. You supposed to be the good one, stuff like that. I think my teacher said that. The man that was over the trip, I think he told me that. So I was like, we sitting in the room, y'all. We so depressed. We so scared, y'all. For real, like we just constantly thinking about it. Like I should have been the one thinking about it the most, for real, because my mama had just told me. She was like, don't follow nobody doing nothing bad. That's basically what she told me. She was like, don't follow nobody doing nothing bad. She was like, behave and stuff like that. She had just told me that. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and call my mama and tell my mama so, she be aware. So I called her and I let the lady talk to her, and she's like, yeah, they snuck out, y'all. And she put my mom back on the phone. She was like, I'm gonna cut your face. So stuff like that. I forgot exactly what she said, but I know she said she was gonna be there before anybody else. She said she was gonna be there she said she was gonna be there at the school district, because that's where we had to get picked up. She said she was gonna be there before anybody else, so she could embarrass me in front of everybody, y'all. Y'all, I was not prepared. I was not prepared at all. So, the lady told us, she was like, y'all can go ahead and get dressed. Don't even take a shower. Go ahead and just get dressed and hurry to get dressed so we can go. So everybody got dressed. Everybody got all their stuff together. The night before, we had already packed all our stuff. So all we had to do was basically get dressed and go meet out in the lobby. So, yeah. So anyways, our booth had came down there. Our booth had came down there and was like, well, dang, y'all got in trouble or whatever. And her boo had like the free ticket. His mama do not care what he do at all. She was on the trip and he snuck out from. He ain't care. So yeah, so the whole trip there, oh yeah, so they was just asking us how we got in trouble and stuff like that. Not how we got in trouble, but I think we was just talking about it or whatever. I don't know. I forgot. But yeah, so we got on the bus, and before we got on the bus, we had did this little video. It was like, it's so funny because I can actually look back at it and be like, dang, that shit was funny. So for real. Oh girl. So I can actually look back at it and be like, dang, that's really funny. For real. So anyways, so we got on the bus, we did our little video, and my friend was like, she was like, we gonna look back at this later and laugh at this, for real. And it's like, for real, it's crazy because I really can look back at it and laugh at it. So anyways, we got on the bus, and the whole trip back was quiet, y'all, for real. Oh, y'all know how y'all scared and y'all constantly texting y'all parents like, I don't know if anybody else did it, but I didn't. Whole trip back, I'm texting my mom, I'm trying to get her mind off of it. I'm texting her, I'm like, they say I'm not in trouble. I'm not in trouble no more. And of course I wasn't in trouble no more because the lady had already talked to my mama. So when we get back to the school district, on the way back home, I had fallen asleep. So y'all, I could get my mind off of it because I already know it was about to go down for real. So I woke up and was back at school. So so when we got back to the school district, all the parents was there, y'all. Thank goodness that my mama was not there, y'all. Like, for real. For real. Thank goodness she was not there. For real. But anyways, everybody got on the no, he stood up and was like, he came and told the ones that could get out the bus because he wasn't in trouble. Y'all, I thought I was not in trouble. I really thought I was not in trouble because he told all the kids to go ahead and get off the bus. But mind you, y'all, the lady had already talked to my mom, so I'm thinking, oh, I got a free ticket. He let me get off because he told me, he was like, go ahead and get off. Go ahead and get off. Go ahead and get off. You know, the good kids. The good kids. So I'm thinking, I'm good. But he let me off because they haven't talked to my mom. So, yeah, go ahead and get off the bus. And I'm leaving all my friends. I'm like, bye, y'all. I ain't getting in trouble, period. You don't gotta call my mama, period. So I'm happy, like, all of them been on the bus except for me, so I left off the bus. So, anyways, I texted my mom, I was calling her, text her. I was like, I'm not in trouble no more. He let me off the bus, and he said he don't gotta talk to you no more, and this and that. So, time passes, y'all. Thank God, like, for real, that I was one of the last ones to get picked up. Thank God, for real. It was like four more kids to get picked up, and I was number 5. So my mama came, and I walked up to the car, and she was like, you gonna embarrass me? You gonna embarrass me? You gonna embarrass me? Y'all, mama embarrassed me so freaking bad. She embarrassed me for real. She jacked me up, everything, in front of them 4 kids. And I don't know how, but it had spread back, and it had went back to school, and they had told, and yeah, but I'm gonna get to that in a minute. So she was embarrassing me or whatever, and I was crying. So I was so ashamed, y'all. Like, for real, I was so ashamed, for real. And it wasn't even a lot of kids out there. But yeah, so she embarrassed me, and she made me go back up there to the teachers and apologize after I had just got embarrassed like that. Nobody else parent did that. Nobody else parent did that, and they talked to all the parents, y'all. They talked to all the parents, and nobody else parent did that. So why does she embarrass me like that? But anyways, she made me go back up there and apologize to some people like that. And he had to look at me. Y'all, I was so ashamed. He had to look at me. He was like, "It's okay, it's okay." He was like, "It's okay." I don't know. I think he'll feel bad for me. But yeah. And so I got back in the car and she was like, "Give me that phone." I already knew I was gonna get my phone taken. I already knew that, so I just went ahead and gave her the phone. On the way back home, she was telling me, and dang, I'm making this video way too long. Yeah. So on the way back home, she was telling me, she was like, and I'm gonna cut you again when we get home, but she didn't. But yeah, she took my phone. We went back in the house and. Yeah, the next day or whenever I think we had got back. Yeah. I think the next day we had went to school, and we had got into trouble the next day. And my boo or whatever, he came up and he was like, "Your mama really embarrassed you like that? Are you okay?" Yeah, I don't know how Arnold knew, but my friend had asked me too. She was like. She was like, "Queen, I did not know your mom wasn't going to embarrass you like that. You should have said no." When the lady asked, did I sneak up? So yeah, they called us to the office like one by one to talk to us. So I already knew. I didn't know. I didn't know that I was gonna get suspended. I got suspended, y'all. This is the first time I ever got suspended. I ain't never got suspended before. I got suspended for like 3 days, I think. All of us did, and yeah, school was dead without us. And yeah, and I forgot to tell y'all. Yeah, the man he told them that he told the other parents that we was jumping over gates and crossing over water and all that other stuff. Y'all, we did not have to do all that. That meant a lot on us. But yeah, all of us was scared because y'all know 8th graders got 8th grade graduation, so we was scared that we wasn't gonna be able to do 8th grade graduation because we got suspended. But then again, I mean, I don't know. So yeah, that's basically it, y'all. We got suspended for 3 days. My mama had embarrassed me in front of all them kids. Not all them kids, but them 4 kids, and had went back to the school. Yeah, so I can look back and laugh at it now because that was the best trip ever. Like, that was the best school trip I ever went on, hands down. That trip was lit. Shout out to everybody that went on that trip with us. That trip was lit. If you know, you know. Period. For real. If you didn't go, you should have went, and you should have snuck out with us. Period. But yeah, that trip was fun. That was the best trip I went on. And yeah, that's my story time. That's story time. I snuck out and I got caught and I got embarrassed by my mama. But yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Period. And welcome to the family.